Hello, Legionnaires. This is MaxLiao from Legion of Myth. Can you believe this is our 100th livestream episode? That's nearly 2 years worth of live streams. I know the calendar doesn't lie, but wow, I can tell you it really doesn't feel like 2 years since we started all of this. From our foundings in 2003 to now, it's very surreal to me how far we've come and how much Legion of Myth has changed as a community and an organization. For some perspective, Legion of Myth was originally founded in June 2003 as a guild for that little-known game, some of you may have heard of it, World of Warcraft. While most prepared for World of Warcraft, some others including Rooks, Nafsib, Kodos, myself, jump-started what became Legion of Myth's first MMORPG adventure in Star Wars Galaxies. Even Elgarian, who was known as Aja back then, was part of that first Star Wars Galaxies guild. Welcome back, Aja. Elgarian. By early 2006, Legion of Myth had grown to over 400 registered members, with about 100 of them active in any given night in EverQuest 2, Star Wars Galaxies, World of Warcraft. However, by the end of 2006, due to waning popularity of the various games we played, nothing else to grab our interest, our numbers dwindled to the point where Legion of Myth officially shut its doors as an active MMORPG guild, until such time as we could find some other game to interest us again. In August 2008, after much debate and Nafsib's insistence, we reincarnated Legion of Myth as Legion of Myth 2.0. In this iteration, we focused on becoming an online gamer community alongside of being an MMORPG guild. While we enjoyed the moderate success in Warhammer Online and greater success in Star Wars The Old Republic, where Legion of Myth really shined was in our contests and written reviews. All told, Legion of Myth gave out over $3,000 in prizes to members and contest winners in the form of cash, Steam games, memorabilia, and even 2 full computer systems. In 2014, Legion of Myth once again rebranded itself into what you see now, a community of older, more casual gamer nerds who enjoy and discuss comics, anime, video games, and tabletop role-playing games. We are older now, with careers, families, obligations, and we may not have the skills we once had in the most modern video games, but the passion we have for our various nerd-oriented hobbies has remained, and in many cases has grown. What you see in this Legion of Myth weekly live stream is literally an endeavor of love. We love the games we play, the comics we read, and the anime we watch. And while I, MaxLiao, speaking only for myself, can be a bit introverted or antisocial in terms of talking to people I don't know, we all really do love you as a community. Whether you're a quiet lurker, someone who's occasionally joins us, or an active supporter, we cannot thank you enough for your support and interest. You are Legionnaires. All right. While important to me, I'm sure this history lesson is boring for you, so let me wrap this up. Looking to the future, we are going to continue our labor of love by creating more gaming videos, streaming more of our online antics, and of course, opining about all types of nerd topics via the weekly live stream. In time, we hope to bring back our quarterly contests, as well as adding even more fun and features for the community. Please, spread the word. Like, follow, subscribe. Let us know what you think on our various social media outlets. Finally, Legion of Myth owes a debt of gratitude to and thanks to all members, past and present. As the primary contributor, I'm very well aware of the time, money, and effort that has been put into Legion of Myth by its founders, its members past and present. Through the years, we have had some remarkably supportive folks join our ranks, folks who give more than they receive from the organization. While there's no practical way I can thank every individual who has ever contributed or supported to Legion of Myth, I'd be remiss if I did not give a most sincere thank you to the following people. First, while they're long gone in terms of Legion of Myth, I want to thank Valier and Silvanoshi, whose initial ideas formed what would become known eventually as Legion of Myth. Next, I need to thank Alakai and PDPOC for their early growth of our community by leading our most successful Legion of Myth MMORPG guilds, both of which were coincidentally in World of Warcraft. Of course, I must thank Garthon, Heathen Dog, and Elgarian, the guys you're going to be listening to in a few minutes, for greatly improving and taking on the challenge of this Legion Myth livestream. These three have great chemistry and make for an exciting and interesting show. There are two others who, to me, deserve an incredible amount of gratitude and thanks for their contributions to Legion of Myth over the years. First is Nafzib, an original founder who, while a silent partner now, has been here for Legion of Myth since our founding. Always one to think outside the box, Nafzib constantly brainstormed and pushed the envelope, and often pushed my buttons as well, in order to grow and support Legion of Myth. While you may not see him directly, behind the scenes he continues to be a source of ideas, my counterbalance, and a needed voice of reason. Just don't tell him I admitted to that. My final special thank goes to Liliandra, an original founder and the only Legion of Myth member to have more tenure than me by one silly little day. Whether in the past as Rooks or currently as Liliandra, she always sought new ways to engage our community. As the idea person, Liliandra came up with many of the concepts of the more popular lore, contests, and community events performed by Legion of Myth. In fact, this Legion of Myth weekly live stream, of which we are now celebrating our 100th episode, was her idea. Her past time and monetary contributions over the years cannot be overstated. Lastly, I want to thank you, every one of you, our Legionnaires, past, present, and future, members, supporters, fans of Legion of Myth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, enough of my blathering. Let's get you to the fun. While I cannot be here in person, I'm crazily excited for this episode, not only because it's our 100th, but also because of our special guest who's keeping alive my all-time, without a doubt or exception, favorite tabletop RPG, Earthdawn. So carry on, Legionnaires, and take it away, Garthon. Thank you.